How are you?
Feel a bit actually, eh? Then tablet and scram. Jinxed it. What the fuck?
Are you sure you're okay?
Fuck me heel off that fucking. That's not wood, that like it's steel and steel. Fucking hell, these chairs made out of one. Shit. It's me ruled that right best hours on, man. Fucking hell.
Yeah. That's our way. Runs you.
Bonjour, everyone. And Newcastle kickstart 2020. Happy New Year.
Ooh, hopefully better than the end of 2019, mate.
Well, can't get much worse, can it? Defeat at home, hopefully we get anything but. On Wednesday, at home to Leicester, second place Leicester City. They were on a bit of a poor run.
Yeah.
3 games without a win, and then they beat West Ham, resulting in Pellegrini getting the sack the other day. Pretty much predictable, that one.
No,
They even rested some key players in that game. Alec Maddison and that didn't play, so I'm sure he'll be back for this trip to St James Park. That's just what you want, mate.
Mate, but because the away fixture went dead well as well, so hopefully just a little bit more of that, please.
We might have to actually revert back to that away fixture formation, the fought back, because there's no fucking fit defenders.
Going through who was out, pretty much everyone. So we're just saying before we started rolling, centre backs were our strongest position. We've got 6 very good, very capable centre backs, and one of them's fit.
Not anymore.
So Lascelles, Clark, and Dummett are all out. And there's doubts over Shaw and Lejeune.
And Manquillo still.
And Manquillo is also out, so we haven't got... I don't know. We're not going to have a left full-back. We'll have to make sure Willems plays, even though he's been...
He looked off the pace.
He's looked off the pace over the last couple of games, so if he's not going to be fit, we haven't got a full-back. We've got knee centre-backs.
We're in the shit a little bit, yeah. Like.
I don't know what we're going to do.
No, we just briefly talked about it there before we start recording, and we're thinking, like, who the hell are we actually going to play? We said we were blessed in that centre-back position, but now obviously Clark came and was doing class, Fernandez came and was doing class, Lejeune came back from injury, but now he's taking over knock. There's no one there. I can't even come to think of who's going to play.
The only thing I can think of is either Isaac Hayden or maybe Emil Kraft.
No, God.
That's it, or Yedlin or Willems.
It's going to be a proper makeshift. Like if that's true anyway. Obviously, we're just we're less than 48 hours away now.
Yeah. I was going to say Key could be a shout, but he's injured now.
This is going to be awful. I don't need more than that.
Sorry, it's only second place Leicester.
This is not going to be a happy New Year. And after your second place Leicester, we're looking for the 4th win in a row at St James Park. 4 years in a row. We haven't got a great record against Leicester now. Like.
Got beat off penalties at them and all.
And to be fair, we could be looking at a similar team that played in the Carabao Cup. Fucking Mutu and that starting. We were surprised that team actually did really well. We were fucking really good that night, you know.
We were the better team.
We were the better team, and Leicester had pretty much a strong 11. We had pretty much a second 11. Yeah. We were the much better side. Very unlucky to go out. Got bumped by the referee again.
I think everyone but Ben Chilwell started that game. And we literally had our B team. That was Matty Longstaff's first team debut before the Premier League game. Mutu actually played a really good game, scored a goal. I think I can't even remember who else played. I think Darlow started. Manquillo started when he wasn't really in the lineup, was he?
Yeah, I think it was an impressive performance.
Yeah, we played really, really well.
First time in a Bruce, I think, because it was that early on in the season where I thought that's an Ari performance. That's something to build on. There was positives to take out of that. Because we mentioned Mutu there playing against him in the cup, and Joe Linton's obviously a highly doubtable figure for New Year's Day as well.
Yeah, Joe Linton's a doubt. Obviously, Sir Maximin's still out. So we're going to have to hope Carroll can come through 90 minutes once more.
Again, like 3 days later. Well, it'll be 5 days by the time we would have played on Saturday, just about.
Yeah, so we're going to have to rely...
Yeah,
we're going to have to rely on Carroll to pretty much play 90 minutes, Almiron and probably Atsu.
Aye. Or unless he does the Gale.
Gale could come in.
It's risky though. He's finished the game with 4-4-2 against...
Burnley,
on Saturday, against... Who the fuck was that? Everton, man. Against Everton, he finished with 4-4-2. He had Carroll and Gale up top together. Gale was trying to make them runs in behind. Something you could see, especially before at the back of the defences. Doesn't even want to play there. But it was that formation that cost me against them at the King Power. One of them absolutely humiliated, so probably not.
I remember like around about that time we were like saying like we need to change formation, try and change formation, but that particular period that was a tough run of games. Because the one after one was Man United at home. So I was thinking like, we changed formation, but probably not now. Then he tried it against Leicester away, fair play. Tried it, but it went fucking tits up.
No, it didn't.
It was absolutely horrendous.
Didn't help with Hayden getting sent off. Like, and who missed a chance very early on as well? Was it Muto? It was, wasn't it? Did Muto not start that game? And then he missed, someone in the box missed a sitter for us.
Probably on Miram.
No, I don't think it was. I think it was Muto, you know.
Was it? I don't know. I can't remember Muto playing that game.
Yes, it was a midfielder, let one out. Anyways. But with them, for me, what you could do is you could pack the midfield, like, because we've got plenty of midfielders. You know, we had Matty there who scored against Man U, was immediately job for Everton, Sean.
Matty, Sean, Isaac.
So we're not short on midfielders at the minute, so you could pack that. But then again, if you right in saying if Hayden has to get pushed to centre back, then there's one space freed up. And honestly, at this moment in time, it's scary to see what lineup we're gonna have to put out. To be honest with you,
I know.
And then we've got Rochdale in the cup where you'll definitely rest players anyway. Like, but
it's probably at a good time. Like, even if we get beat off Rochdale, like we might need to happen. Like, we haven't got any fucking strong players.
We need a cup run, man.
I know, but fucking
Europe. Can't be Europe, so can it? I know, well, it's one of them ones where the excuse is already made if we get beat off Rochdale. That preview always be out later in the week, because it'll be the fact that there's no one else to play.
Yeah, like,
and it wasn't like he didn't want to not play a strong side. He probably hasn't got a choice again.
I know, like people need a rest. Like, that's what I've been saying the last couple of weeks. This festive fixture bullshit, like, it's not good for anyone, man. Too many games, like it's not good for the fans.
For us, I'm fucking knackered, man. I've got the flu still. I've been worse since Burnley. I feel like shit.
Driving up and doing from fucking Burnley and whoever else we were just at
Manchester,
Rochdale. We've got Everton soon in a month or so.
All these videos, I'm like time to have a wank. You squeezed that in, haven't you? But Leicester, I don't know, like, because like I say, the when a few games out a win, but they were tough games. Now they played Liverpool, they played Man City. They're still second in the league. They've still got, Jamie Vardy's fucking on fire, and he's still on fire.
He's unreal, isn't he?
He's still unreal, man. Iñárritu was starting to find the net. When they signed him, I said we should have signed him. You seen the price he went for? That's why we didn't sign him. And like Leicester fans really don't rate him.
How much was he?
28 million.
Was he fucking?
And then it might even be 32 actually. And I think it's 28. And then what was it? He's banging them in lately. Like, they just look unplayable at times. Leicester Brennan, I just got them playing the sexy football. Like,
he was a bit of a question when he went there. And like, people didn't know if you would do a good job. They're like,
I don't know why. I thought he did a brilliant job at Liverpool. I thought he did well at Swansea.
I did great at Swansea.
I think it's once he got into Celtic and he was like, I see how many trouble he's won. He's like,
but it's a Scottish league.
Anyone could win.
Like fucking anyone could win with Celtic,
I put fucking joke in the iron charge of Celtic. That will be winning fucking trebles and all.
I know. He'll be at Liverpool. Hey. See how many shapes we winning at Celtic? Get him in.
Get him in there.
Yeah, he's fucking dead good, like. It is a shame, like, it is Leicester, like I say, like one of the best teams in the league. Like no disrespect, they're like a team like Watford or Southampton or Villa or something. If we played them, like maybe we could like kind of be like, alright, well, we've had to change it around, but it's only such and such.
Aye. Exactly.
Now we're playing the fucking second best team in the league.
They're literally off me now because we've seen we drew with City. We've seen the inconsistency with City. They've been fairly, at it. Leicester ball when they've came up against Liverpool and City, which is understandable. They're the closest to pushing Liverpool. Obviously they got hammered off from the other day. Then they bounced back against West Ham. So it is not going to be an easy game. I am not optimistic at all. But this is the kind of game where we go into, don't expect anything, and Newcastle pick up a result.
Oh man, it is.
It is, doing it? Yeah, it is. Like, nobody will make him a chance. Everyone thought it would be Everton.
If we get a draw of it, I'll be out of the moon. Especially looking at the team we could potentially be having. I think a draw would be fucking fantastic.
It would be unbelievable.
I know, like I could see another 5-0 defeat. To be fair,
I think it could be heavy. It really could with that makeshift defence. If we're led to believe those players are going to be out, on top of them players not performing well and definitely looking like they've been off the mark anyway. It's understand. You can see how Lejeune was nowhere near fit enough to play the other day. We're saying about Williams probably have to start. He didn't look fit either. Fernandes hasn't been at his best. It's going to be a very tough game, and I can't see we get anything out of it, to be honest.
No, a draw would be great, but it's a bit scary. Like, man, gonna have to maybe just grit our teeth. Hopefully, some of these players are going to come through. But how coming through is coming through? Like, are they going to be playing 80% fit, less than that?
I think it's very lucky, like you say, that we'll
got worth the risk.
FA Cup Rochdale. We obviously do want a cup run. Fans, we would love a cup run. We're waiting long enough for one.
They just come at the very, very wrong time.
But in terms of then the players can rest, we should still be, any team we put out should be able to beat Rochdale. But,
definitely.
Like you say, hopefully we don't get any more injuries against Leicester. And Jose Perez back to St. James Park. Not for the first time this season though. We mentioned he did play the full 90 minutes in the Carabao Cup.
Wasn't the best either, was he?
He wasn't the best at all. He had a great chance when he skied one over the bar. This guy went up the ball, he really should have scored. It was a typical Perez goal. Whipped across the ball, didn't have to think about it. Lashes his boots at it, and that's the normal back of the net for us.
They're the kind of goals Jose Perez has been scored for Newcastle year in year out, where he doesn't have to think about it. It's a snapshot, back stick, now again. If he's on the ball and takes a little bit too long, he'll end up getting tackled though.
Same thing out with the King Power. He should have scored at the King Power. I mean, if you looked at that now and you've seen 5-0, if you went on your phone and seen Leicester 5 Newcastle, you thought you'd be thinking, oh, how many did Perez score? Didn't get any, thankfully, but yeah, it could be he's staying this weekend.
Could be. He started like finding form now. I think he finally got his first couple of goals, and what they beat Southampton was at 9-0. He got his first 2. Was it a hat trick? Was it? Finally scored his first couple of goals. I think he's put a few in more since then. I think I've seen like a couple like Leicester fans on Twitter and that they say they like him now. I think at the start of the season they thought he was a bit shit.
You like him even more come February.
I was gonna say this is what we're like.
Come here, and it starts getting a bit wham.
He's proper hot and cold. Over the years, we've been thinking he's fucking shit. We've been dying for him to get dropped. He's just not good enough. Drop him, then he'll come in and score a hat trick and the next 3 or 4 games after that, and you think he's actually going to play. But he literally goes through these spells, and that's what Leicester fans need to learn if you haven't already learned that already. They spent 30 million on a player so inconsistent. You can score hat tricks on his day. He scored one. Was it Southampton again last season? Wasn't it?
He did actually.
One of the last games. He has games like that, and then he'll have games where you just look you think are you actually a footballer? He looks absolutely terrible, missing sitters, taking way too long on the ball, not strong enough, gets tackled. He's so inconsistent, but you could think getting a goal on Saturday.
There's so many players to worry about for Leicester though. The run real. I wish we were Leicester. I really did. The ambition that have close shows, the chairman. Obviously his son now, and the management, the money they put in, but shrewd signings and I look like indeed he's minting mops.
But they've been great though. If you look back a few years ago, like Mahrez and Kante, they were nobody's.
Who's on the scouting team at Leicester? I'm surprised anyone's saying that. Fucking couldn't have. That scouting is he's famous.
And he'd be the most valuable player. Get him in, Mike Ashley.
Still Vardy, they're still going. You got even players who can't get on the pitch. Are we like Barnes and Gray?
Demarai Gray. I love Demarai Gray. Mate, it's unreal.
Chilwell's very good. Chilwell's mint and all. And they even got rid of Maguire. 80 million this summer.
I was saying forwards, only
in the second 5 million something from Brucey.
Like Johnny Evans and that now.
Either he's saying Johnny Evans, and he looks the best he's ever looked. Fucking best in his career.
I think this season though, it's got a lot of the same characteristics as the season they won the league.
Definitely.
A lot not taking anything away from them, it's still amazing where they've winning the league a few years ago and being second now, but the other big teams aren't performing. Man City, Man United, Arsenal, Chelsea, Tottenham. They're being shit this season, someone's got to take some.
I think that's what
great
makes
for
us
Leicester.
look good.
Yeah,
that's what made us look better because Arsenal below
and we're around about the same.
Bournemouth having a shocking season. West Ham having a shocking season. Just manager. Big teams there in terms of they've spent more money.
Everton started poorly. Everton going just points over now.
So, Leicester, a very tricky game. Unfortunately, I won't bat against Unity. I'll be daft and say 1-1, but realistically, my head says it would 3-1 Leicester.
Same. I'll give it an optimistic 1-1.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to get beat.
What's in that, What's in that to make me think we're going to draw against Leicester? Hey, you never know. It's Newcastle, isn't it? It's Newcastle. Let me know your score predictions in the comments below. I'd say pick a team, but I didn't think Brucey can do that.
I know. Nobody can. Figgy can't pick this team.
No one can. Right. Subscribe to my Play Channel TV. Enjoy your new year. See you later. See you in the new year.
Ooh, happy new year.